Happy November, everyone! As we welcome a new year soon, I finally made the decision to move my US dollar TFSA away from a big bank charging me crazy high fees to a new platform. Let me walk you through all of the details and, of course, reveal the new platform's benefits and how I made the decision, choosing it over a major contender. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm Emily, a Chinese Canadian in my mid-20s focused on building wealth and wellness. Like many Canadians, my first bank account was with one of the big 5 banks, and it was the Leo Young Savers account with RBC, Royal Bank of Canada, when I was about 10. I still have accounts with RBC to this day, but honestly, I hated keeping my US dollar trading account with them. The RBC Direct Investing web interface is tedious and overwhelming to use. After many years of using it, honestly, there's just always a lot of information, and it's not even intuitive how you actually buy or sell a stock at first glance. And when you get to placing an order, you'll see there is that sneaky commission fee here under estimated totals of $10 every single buy or sell, regardless of whether you're buying 1 share, 10 shares, or 100 shares. And this fee is only reduced to $7 if you place more than 150 trades per quarter or over 600 trades per year. And if we do the math, 365 days a year, that means you're trading almost twice per day, so you're a day trader, which obviously most of us aren't. And so if we aren't, we're stuck with that $10 fee. And if we're buying USD stocks or ETFs, that fee is in US dollars. So when converted to Canadian dollars, that is almost 14 Canadian dollars per buy or sell. And if we multiply that by 2, since the point of buying a stock is to eventually sell it, that is 28 Canadian dollars. And so this is enough for like simple meals out, and it's quite a significant price to pay. I will be transparent in that RBC has waived the commission fee for over 50 ETFs, but of these 50, only 15 are USD listed. And for example, my favorite US ETF, IYW, iShares US Technology, is not included in the 15. 15 is still fairly limited. And here's a scenario of us buying a USD stock. And it's a common situation where we'll buy and then we'll sell half once it's appreciated, and then we'll sell the second half once it's appreciated more. And the point is here we're kind of debating whether to hold or sell since it might keep growing, so we only sell half. So in this case, let's say we buy $100 worth of stock, we're paying $10 commission, so we pay $110, or we can think of it as $55 for half. And so we hold $100 in market value, that appreciates to $200. Now we hold $200 in market value, and we sell half. So we sell $100, we pay another $10 commission, we receive $90. Now we still hold $100 since we only sold half, and we made $35 in capital gains, 90 minus 55, since we cashed out half. Let's say it continues to soar, it appreciates to $300, which is 3 times the original price. Now that $100 we still held here has appreciated to $150 in market value, and we decide to cash out entirely. So we sell the second half, sell the $150, pay another $10 commission, receive $140. So now we don't hold anything in market value, and we made another $85 in capital gains, 140 minus 55 here. So in total, you think you made 150 USD with buying 100 and then selling at 200 and then selling the other half at 300, but you actually only made $120 since you paid 30 USD in commission fees, which is 20% of 150. So you can see here that the commission fees can quickly snowball out of control, especially if you complete more transactions. So let's say you bought, you sold half, then you bought again once it depreciated here, you bought low, and then you sold a bit more, and then you sold half more. Like, it can quickly snowball and really add up over time. I never felt good trading in US dollars under these circumstances and always wanted a better alternative. I mean, did we really have to pay such high commission fees? Doesn't the bank profit enough from us with their checking accounts, credit cards, funds, all their products? Then last year at the Blossom Investor Tour Stop in Calgary, I met representatives from this app called Moomoo, which I'd heard from before from my mom in Chinese called Futu Niu Niu. I downloaded the app and performed more research and decided to move my USD TFSA over to Moomoo, successfully transferring about $10,000 US. I did want to mention Wealthsimple since you all know I use it for my Canadian dollar investments in my TFSA, RRSP, non-registered, and crypto accounts. I'm a huge Wealthsimple fan and love what they are doing for our country. But for my USD account, I still chose Moomoo, despite having free USD accounts as a premium client at Wealthsimple. Simply put, the free USD accounts that come with Wealthsimple Premium allow you to keep USD in USD. It's way better than the basic version where you have to convert Canadian dollars to USD when you buy a USD stock, and then it's automatically reconverted back to Canadian dollars for you when you sell it. With these accounts, you can just keep the USD in USD without converting back and forth each time. However, you still have to perform the initial and final conversions, and the currency conversion fees are quite high for amounts under $10,000 at 1.5%. The fee is only completely waived or 0% for amounts over $100,000, and obviously most of us are not converting that much money in one transaction. So when we look at Wealthsimple versus Moomoo for USD trading, say I wanted to convert 5,000 Canadian to USD to perform USD trading, I would pay 1.5% and that would be a $75 fee. Say I did pretty well, made some excellent trades, and then I'm converting 8,000 USD back to Canadian dollars, I pay another 1.5% for $120, and so I'm paying almost $200 in foreign exchange fees. The benefit of Wealthsimple is that there are no trading commissions though. But with Moomoo, there are no FX fees. And per trade, it's usually $1.99 as we saw before. So when we do the comparison with these almost $200 in fees, and this is $2 per trade, I can complete almost 100 trades using Moomoo to catch up to Wealthsimple's FX fees. And I'm not trading that often either. I'm not a day trader. So for me, Moomoo is definitely the better option for USD trading. And now let's dissect the top 3 reasons. First off, Moomoo offers significantly lower commission fees. At Moomoo, you do have to pay commission and platform fees, the latter of which is an R&D expense in improving their app experience continuously. But for all stocks above the price of $1, which is all my stocks since I avoid penny stocks, the commission fee is only $0.0049 per share at a minimum of 99 cents per order, and the platform fee is only $0.005 per share at a minimum of $1 per order. So if we buy 1 share of Visa stock, with Moomoo, you only pay 99 cents in commission fees and $1 in platform fees for a total of $1.99 in trading fees. But with RBC, you would pay that whopping $9.95 commission fees, which is 5 times more or 400% more. And if we refer back to the previous example of buying stock and selling half and selling the second half with 3 transactions in total, with Moomoo, you would only pay $2 commission each time, which significantly reduces your fees. You would actually keep 144 USD in capital gains since you only pay 4% or 6 USD in commission fees. And secondly, Moomoo currently offers 0 FX fees. So at a specific time in October, when we tried exchanging 10,000 Canadian dollar to US dollar with Moomoo, the reference rate was $1 US dollar for 1.40264 Canadian dollars, so you would receive 7,129 USD. At the same time, with TD, a big bank, you would exchange the same amount, 10K, at a rate of 1 USD for 1.4388 Canadian dollars, which would only give you 6,950 US dollars. That is a pretty significant difference of 180 US dollars or 250 Canadian dollars, and that can definitely buy a decent amount of groceries and support some living expense. I mean, why would you want to pay this extra when you don't have to? Since Moomoo confirms on its website that it charges 0% currency exchange fees as it's currently waived. And last but not least, Moomoo's superior UI UX is second to none. On the desktop app, you can see the global indices overview in this really great map graphic. And when you open a single stock profile, you can see all of the details, including the trading chart. You can view all of the specific data, quotes, analysis, comments, news, bid-ask spread. And on the mobile view here, when you open it, you will see the same global markets, global indices, commodities, etc. Navigate to different tabs like the US market with dividend rankings, investment themes, even heat maps. Crypto is one of my favorite to monitor the top coins. I personally do own Bitcoin and it's having a really great run up right now. And investing is social on Moomoo as well, since you can add comments and news. And one of my favorite features is the dividend rankings on the Canadian tab. I love keeping track of my favorite dividend stocks. And I can open specific stock portfolios to view the technical trading chart. I can view specific comments, add my vote. I can view news. I can view company portfolio. And I don't need to do my own research from Google, since Moomoo's concisely summarized a lot of data regarding shareholders, institutions, valuations, etc. As soon as I opened my account, a dedicated client manager reached out to me through text. I asked them questions about transferring a TFSA over, and they sent me the exact steps and resources I needed, always available to support. Submitting the actual request only took 10 minutes, and the entire process was super smooth, only taking 3 to 4 days to completion. Now that I'm using Moomoo, I actually feel good trading US stocks and ETFs without the high fees hanging over my head. It feels amazing. Obviously, as a Canadian, the vast majority of my wealth is in Canadian dollars, but I like keeping that bit of US dollars to invest directly in American stocks and ETFs. And if you're interested in opening an account with Moomoo for the reasons I outlined above, you can use my referral link in the description below for a $50 to $300 cash bonus. Let me know which platform you use for USD trading in Canada. I'm also planning a video showing how I'm setting up my investments for 2026, whether I'll continue my multi-ETF strategy or not. And if you want a quick walkthrough of Moomoo's best features, watch this 3-minute short here. Thanks for watching and enjoy November.